name is Wendy Holman, and I'm Ashley's aunt. 4 years ago, I was diagnosed with a very rare and aggressive form of cancer. It was adrenal cancer, and I was stage 4, and it had metastasized to my liver. As my wonderful niece Ashley saw me going through treatments, the chemotherapy, she felt badly for me, and she wanted to do something about it. At the time, she was just 14 years old. So she and her sisters gathered together all of these children, the community, and she brought them together, and Ashley put together a dance recital. And she's been doing this for 4 years straight. So, on behalf of all of those with this cancer, I just would like to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you to Ashley, to her unbelievable family, to all of you, all of the parents, all of the children that are dancing. Just thank you so much. Right now I'm cancer-free. But there are just so many who aren't as lucky as I am. So they're young adults, they're children, and we dance for them. So right now I'd like to introduce you to a wonderful, compassionate, brilliant doctor who has dedicated his research program to adrenal cancer. From the University of Michigan, Dr. Gary Hammer.
So at first blush, one might appropriately ask, what does dance have to do with cancer? And it's actually quite simple. The arts are intrinsically and intimately connected to the human condition. And in medicine, the experience of illness by default engages the suffering and those who are brave enough to bear witness. Indeed, perhaps the most frightening words a person might hear in his or her lifetime are, "You have cancer." This truth revealed fractures our reality, and it challenges our relationship to our inner world, forcing us to reevaluate who we are. And in this place, many look to the arts to connect or reconnect more deeply with their internal and external realities. The adrenal cancer program that I participate in hopes to transform this landscape of the doctor-patient relationship through honoring and facilitating such a journey by inviting young doctors in training to appreciate the arts, and by inviting artists who are experiencing cancer to share stories of their challenges in their journey with illness. So for me, this night resonates deeply. As you heard Wendy talk about, she was diagnosed with adrenal cancer 4 years ago, and since that time, Wendy's niece Ashley and her sisters, Danielle, Talia, and Sarah, have felt compelled to do something on behalf of their aunt. And so they dance. Together with over 120 young dancers, they dance. They dance to honor their aunt. They dance to raise awareness. They dance to fund research. They dance to find a cure for this routinely deadly cancer. In their dance, I see exuberance of life and I see hope. And I thank you, Ashley, and I thank you all. I direct the University of Michigan Adrenal Cancer Program dedicated to treating patients with this incredibly rare disease that is difficult to diagnose and harder to treat. It's so rare that most doctors have never seen a case. It affects the very young and even the unborn and those in the prime of life. Most patients present in stage 4, latent disease that is spread throughout their body. Historically, most treatments don't work, and the only FDA-approved drug for this disease is a derivative of the pesticide DDT, approved in 1959. So for the last 10 years, we've worked hard to change these facts by studying adrenal stem cells and focusing on targeted therapies that attack the genetic roots of this cancer. With our newly formed international consortium of adrenal cancer doctors and scientists, in the late 2011, we completed the first ever registration trial for adrenal cancer. That means that the investing drug company is actually hoping to get the drug approved by the FDA precisely for adrenal cancer. We enrolled over thank you. So we enrolled over 130 patients around the world in record time and hope to see the final results in the next few months. Also, we've begun a bold project with the goal of sequencing the entire genome, meaning every single gene in adrenal cancer. Only a decade or so ago, you might recall, to sequence the genome of one human being cost over $1 billion. Today, we will unlock the code of 100 adrenal cancers from around the world for under $1 million. The project, thanks. The project includes a one-of-a-kind tumor repository that stores frozen adrenal cancer tissues from our genetic studies and a database of patient information. With the help of Dance for a Cause and Heart's Desire, the NCI from the National Institutes of Health has actually taken notice. And because of work like being done here tonight, they have expressed interest in potentially co-sponsoring this important project financially. So I'm almost done. Our advocacy work on Capitol Hill continues. We were invited to and did help draft the rare cancer language of the recent bipartisan cancer resolution marking the 40th anniversary of the National Cancer Act of 1971. Now, lastly, 1 month ago, a group of impassioned adrenal cancer warriors from the East Coast, Wendy Holman, Derek and Diana Hart, Linda and Bob Gannon, and Joe Siegel got together and formed the Tri-State Adrenal Cancer Alliance to support each other in their struggles and, remarkably, to use their collaborative power to make a difference through awareness, advocacy, and fundraising for this disease. So tonight, I would like to honor these individuals, my heroes, by asking them, I know they're here, to stand up if they're able. Now, I can't see anything, so please stay standing. Stay standing because next, I would like you to rise if you have ever heard the word cancer mentioned in reference to you while you were at your doctor's office, whether or not the cancer was the final diagnosis. Please stay standing. Lastly, if you have ever been touched by cancer in someone close to you, your family, your friends, your coworkers, or your school classmates at any time in your life, please rise. Look around you and know that you are not alone. It is you that we salute tonight here at the Yorktown stage. We are a part of this magical evening. Magic because the arts can and do unite the world to make a better tomorrow. Thank you all, and now let's dance for applause.